Hello everyone, it's me again. I haven't done a video on this channel in a while. There's the poster that my stepdaughter made for me to put up at her school. The cat's damaged it before she could ever put it up, and now she switched to homeschooling, so I just put it there by my computer corner. So this is going to be a quick catch up. I've done some alterations, I suppose you could call it updates to my computer system, and I'm gonna run through it all now. Alright, so starting off down low on the floor, we have my new tower unit. Well, it's an old tower unit, but it is, if you can tell by the size there, it's an extremely big case, which leaves me with upgrade options. The keyboard for that one is there. It's an old Windows ergonomic. Okay, that computer is hooked up to this screen over here. Alright, so over here, just to show what my little system is capable of, because it's all old components. Here is my TikTok. Over here is my Instagram. It'll pop up there. Here's the performance of the computer. Not coming through so lacquer. There we go. Alright, so there's the Ethernet connection, because it is sharing the Wi-Fi from my laptop. The RAM, it is an old computer, it's only got 4 gigs of RAM, so we're using quite a bit of that, and we're about halfway on the CPU usage. Now this is an old Pentium G860 unit and an Intel board, like I said, with 4 megs of RAM. I couldn't get it to update to Windows 10 properly, it's just too slow of a machine. So I switched to Linux Mint Cinnamon Edition. Let's add in another desktop there. Alright, now as you'll see on my other computers just now, I try to keep the color themes the same. So it is controlled by a different mouse, but I have a very similar mouse pointer. I've got my black and white mouse, and then I managed to find a blue and red background, and we've got the toolbar there with the dark theme, blue icons. Try and keep it similar to the Windows setup. As I say, it does work slightly differently. Kill that to only the 2 workspaces. Okay, then over here, alright, that was my main monitor. That's my widescreen 20-inch 1600 by 900, so 16 to 9 ratio, perfect. This one came with the tower. It's a much better screen. This is a Samsung SyncMaster 2232 GW. It has a 3000 to 1 dynamic contrast and a 2 millisecond response time. So for an old screen, doing pretty well. You can see my CPU usage there. Okay, that is my little laptop over here. Another ThinkPad. I will never go to another laptop again. Right, on that screen, just to show that it is capable of things, we have, that's my Twitter and that's my Facebook. So we close those down and we'll go in close here. So on the Windows machines, I have a live background but still blue and red, and that black, sorry my hands shake, that black and white mouse cursor, and it is swapping between the screens. Then I do also have the option, okay, I can close the lid and it will reset everything to here. I can close down Task Manager, we'll full screen the music, credit where credit's due, so that's what we're listening to. Aim to Head Official and Aim to Head Mix, I highly recommend. It's nice, chilling and working music. and it says it's copyright free, so no one should sue me. So now that takes care of the top of the desk. So as I said, the tower is a G860, and that is got 4 gigs of RAM. Now my little Frankenstein laptop here was a refurb originally. It's a cross between a T460 and a T520 Lenovo ThinkPad. The chip in it is a Gen 2 i5, base clock speed 2.5 gigahertz, dual core 4 logic processors. Now on that I have the WinPal cooling pad, which moves 115 cubic feet of air per minute. To keep it cool, I run throttle stop on it because you can't overclock a laptop. So I just stop the thermal throttling, and then I put major cooling to keep it going. In the side I have the expansion slot, there's the Ethernet cable, and then in the headphones jack we got the splitter cables. Now the splitter is for the audio system, which is the coup de grace of my system. So here we have a T-Dagger center speaker. Over there we have the little satellites of the Red Dragon 2.1 system. The subwoofer is now hiding back here. I had to reorganize my desk a bit. On top of the tower there, I've got a 450 function scientific calculator. So even old school's got to be high tech. A little bit of stationery. Kids stole most of my colored pens. Some little sticky some little sticky post-it papers. Bottle of sanitizer. In the case is my toolkit for laptops, tablets, computers, all of that. It's an 86-piece professional toolkit in there, and under the round thing is a hard drive and multimedia reading socket, and then just storing the wife's old suitcase, my tube speaker on top. There's my stand lights. Sorry state, the handle's broken there, it's failed here, this thread's also failed. So things are wearing out there, but there's the computer system. Now, new addition also, birthday presents. So there is the center speaker. We have surround speaker 1, surround speaker 2, and what looks like a second tower is the subwoofer. So because I need music, or I'm an amateur music producer, I need to be able to hear everything very clearly. So they're all wired together through splitters. It is controlled by a digital graphic equalizer on the computer, and then the highest frequencies run through these small satellites due to the crossover built into the small sub. The small sub can't go below 150 hertz, so that gives you your sort of little kicks. The center speaker is 300 hertz to 20,000, so that picks up more of your lower mid-range. So you got your high frequency, shifts to there. Then this fills in most of the mid-range, and the subwoofer down the bottom bangs the bass. And well, if it'll come through for a little bit of fun, control the volume on the mouse here, and let's just vibrate this microphone, show you what we can do. And this is purposely built for a computer. And if there's any distortion, I apologize. It's on the microphone. I can assure you that on my end, everything comes through crystal clear. Right, thanks for joining me on this little update of my computer system. So since this is the underdog at the moment, I'll use that for searches. Linux comes standard with LibreOffice, which saves in the same file names as Microsoft Office, so I can do anything that anyone would do with Microsoft Office on this machine, and the files will fully integrate into Microsoft. And then for the moment, since the little laptop is still the most powerful and it's got the nicest big screen on it, this is where the video is going to get edited and uploaded to YouTube, and you'll be watching it later. So now you know that the one computer I use basically just for research, downloads, storage and things at the moment. I got a better screen for my main machine, which is going to carry on doing the editing. But the main plan is I have a specific upgrade kit that I want, that I know will fit in that case, and that'll carry me through. It won't be top level, but I'll be able to carry on doing my social media thing for the next 10 years reliably on one machine. And then I'll fire Linux onto the laptop, and that'll turn into a monster as well. So those are my plans. Thanks for joining me. Please spread the word, share the channel around. Like, all of this is done by donations. The tower, or the new computer pieces, was my mom making a trade with some people she knew for some old watercolor prints and their old unwanted PC. And yeah, one man's rubbish is another man's treasure. So it took me about a week to get them networked and updated and get Linux on it and that, but I've expanded my computer system, and if you guys can help my social media grow, then I can grow the system. I'm also doing online studying now to try and legitimize the stuff I do on the social media. So I'm doing human physiology, fitness training, coaching techniques, nutrition, and music production. So everything that's on my social media, I'm doing courses on to get certified. And then I'm also dabbling in cybersecurity, because I want to try and start making some money to help out my wife and pay for my own computer upgrades instead of waiting for birthday presents. Everyone, stay lekker, stay good. Hopefully more videos will roll out. I know I'm looking rough. I've been a bit of a hole lately. I missed my weight goal for the year. Then I decided to lean out, and while I was cutting, I injured my shoulder, so I can't exercise anymore, and I have to take some time off. And then the computers were giving me problems, and I just went down that depression rabbit hole. And yeah, this is me climbing my way out. So for those that watched the video, thank you very much. Please spread the word. The channel is mainly to help people that want to get fit and don't want to go to gyms, and also a little bit of entertainment along the side. But if you know anyone that has an issue going to the gym, getting fit, getting motivated, mental issues, that's why I started this channel. I can't handle the gym, I can't handle people, I've got mental health problems, PTSD, I don't do well with crowds. That's why I've specialized in home training. I've proven that it gets results. My stepson is now training with me. In 2 months, he has got fantastic results as well. So seriously, people, I may not be qualified yet, but I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. I spend a lot of time researching. And yeah, spread the word. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Vice versa. Peace out, people.